Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a journey since Hurricane Helene, but we're continuing with the 2.0 build. As we can remember guys, we added the Crimson Trace red dot and the Apex tactical trigger. So what we're gonna do now is install the Shield Arms 2.0 +5 magazine extension. So I was gonna go with the Floyd Customs, but it didn't come in red and I wanted it to match the trigger. So let's get started. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the packaging. They were pretty quick with the shipping. It shipped in about a couple of days. It comes with one 5+ magazine and 2 Allen keys. So let's go ahead and open it up. Nothing in the bag. Excellent. All right, so let's get a good shot of this. All right guys, so inside the packaging, we're gonna get our +5 mag, a little Ziploc bag with 2 different size Allen keys. Let's open this one up and see what they provided for us. All right, so that's what it looks like at the bottom. Not sure, please focus. So it says, ooh, M&P 2.0 +5, good stuff. And we got a little Allen key slot right there. That's what it looks like on the inside. All right. And I'm adding this to my 15 round magazines. All right guys, so it's easy. It's just pushing this clip in and slowly sliding this out. Be careful with the spring. It will shoot back up. The Shield Arms magazine extension is that you can use the original spring. Some people might want to swap that out later, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the same one. We're gonna go ahead and take this small Allen key that they provided and go ahead and loosen this up right here. So again guys, we're gonna go ahead and take off these 2 screws using a small Allen key that was provided with the kit. Well, it's not really a kit, it's just these 2 pieces. So these 2 pieces are no longer gonna be needed. So you could just put these away just in case you ever wanna go back to stock. I personally don't like to throw any of my pieces away, so I'm gonna keep this in the spare box parts. So there's a reason this bottom plate is removable. You can just remove the screw, slide this out, and at the bottom of your magazine, we're gonna go ahead and insert this. Like so. It is like a metal sounding, like it does sound like metal, so it feels good in the hand. And just to give you guys an idea of what this is gonna look like. And this feels really empty because there's the actual magazine itself is not fully built and stuff, but this is essentially what you're gonna look like. It does feel, I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty good in the hand. Zoom out all the way. Let's finish putting this together. So grabbing these components again, we're just gonna slide this in. Right? We're gonna go ahead and take our bottom plate, push this down and just slide it in there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put some Loctite in my magazine screws. That way nothing falls apart on me. And I like to do it diagonally, guys, so. I don't know how the rest of the world applies Loctite, but there's no real good way to do it. You just do it. That's probably more than enough. And let's do the last 2. Oh, I know what this is. This is gonna seal that one gap. I'm trying to make an educational video for you guys, and all you see is gloves in my videos. Speaking of gloves, these gloves suck. I don't recommend them. Put my Loctite away. Thank you. It's the Loctite I use, guys. Yep. Speaking of Loctite, oh fuck! I got Loctite on my desk. Okay, back to the mag. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I like the color, it looks cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final product. This is the M&P 2.0 15 round magazine with the shield arms M&P 2.0 5+5 magazine extension. So it looks pretty cool. It sounds cool. Like it's actually sounding like metal. So now let's see what it looks like on the gun itself. We are clear, for those of you wondering. Ooh, cool. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, you really gotta throw it in there. All right, guys, so this is what the firearm looks like with the extension. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, racking it. I think you gotta, I'm not gonna lie, you gotta be aggressive with it. Put it in there. Falls right out. All right. So let's go ahead and do a round count. Oops. I want to see if I can keep going. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, so this is a +5, but I was able to stuff 6 extra rounds in this, so I guess this is behaving as a +6, even though it says +5. So nice. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad. All right, so now that we know that everything cycles through, it's pretty good stuff. I'm gonna put them back and have an actual count. So it's 1. And 20. And then 21. And then ultimately you could carry, so I guess what this means is you're able to carry 22 rounds. That's including 21 in the magazine and 1 in the chamber. It added 6 rounds here, 1 in the chamber, so you're able to carry 22 rounds with this little setup right here. So that's the setup right there. And that's what we're looking like so far. I will occasionally throw this on. I'm trying to find a different light on this, but I do rotate my Olight Balder Mini with the 4-inch barrel and the 3.6-inch barrel that I have. Just occasionally, I like to switch it up. This is what the current setup is looking like. If you guys are wondering what I carry with the Works holster. At that point in time, when I purchased it, it was the only company that allowed the M&P 2.0 with the Olight Balder Mini, and this is what it looks like right there. It looks pretty cool in my opinion, right there. And if you guys are interested, I'll go ahead and make another video on this specific holster too. There you have it, guys. This is my M&P 2.0, the 4-inch barrel. This is my current build at the moment. I kind of want to do all this extra stuff, but I want to leave this platform alone and focus on other firearm builds. I feel like everything that could have been done to this firearm has been done, to my extent, to my knowledge. I know there's all this crazy stuff you can do with the stippling and maybe a different barrel to, you know, have it silenced, but I like it how it looks. I like how it is, and I think it's time for the next one. So let's compare it to my other one that I've been working on. Just a quick rundown on my M&Ps. They're both the 2.0s. This is the 3.6-inch barrel and this is the 4-inch barrel. The 3.6, I'm basically done with it. I have the Dove adapted mount, the Romeo 0 red dot, and Apex tactical trigger. I would have gotten a magazine extension for the 3.6-inch barrel, but I kind of like how small it is. I like the size, and on occasion I actually do carry it like this. I actually everyday carry this. I will rotate the Olight Balder Mini on this specific setup too. Now that I have this, I probably won't be carrying this around. This is the 4-inch barrel. It has the Crimson Trace red dot Apex tactical trigger, and we are now introducing the shield arms of +5 magazine extension. I got it red because it just matches the trigger. It's kind of cool. So I will eventually get a light for this one. Most likely the Olight Balder Mini. That way my setups are small. They stay the same, and I can continue to use my Works holster. Next, guys, what should I get next? I really want to stay with the M&P platform. I'm a big fan of Smith & Wesson, the quality of their weapons. I love the way they shoot. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, give this channel a thumbs up. I wouldn't mind if you guys subscribed. I am going to be more active on this channel because I have a lot of time on my hands and I really like doing this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next one.